Welcome to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. My name is Dmitry. I'm here with Ian. He's running the camera. He also has a mic. So if I miss something, Ian, please let me know.
Will do.
And here is the 2024 Jeep Wrangler. And anytime I see a statement in the ad, Facebook, Craigslist, anything at all, and someone says, better than new. And you look at it, it's a 20-year-old Oldsmobile, better than new. Well, that can be true. But there are circumstances where we can actually truly say, this is better than new. Well, this Jeep right here, it's better than new. Why? We took a brand new Jeep. It's not our Jeep. A customer brought over a brand new Jeep. They watched our videos and things we do to protect the vehicles for rust preventive treatments and a few other things. They contacted AlphaCars and they brought a brand new Jeep. This has about 1,000 miles, maybe a little more, a little less. The condition of it was absolutely brand new. What we did with it, we made it better than new. Why? Because it has the protection that the new Jeeps just don't have. The new GMs don't have. The new Fords don't have. Check out our videos for Ford Broncos where we do the paint meter measurements on the frame. It's scary. There's no paint on that frame. It's going to rust in, I was going to say in a month. We've seen a Bronco that rusted in a week, started to rust. It didn't completely rust, but it would get there eventually. So to avoid that, that's what you do. And this Jeep, I can confidently say, right now, as we take this video, it's better than new. Why? Because it has pretty much every reasonable level of protection that one can consider for their new vehicle. It has underbody rust treatment, rust preventive treatment. It has rust preventive treatment for enclosed areas. And by the way, some of this may sound new to you, and this is a relatively short video, but if you want to see the whole in-depth video of what we've done with this Jeep, the link will be probably right there on your screen. So definitely check that out, click on it, but watch this video to the end so you're going into that video with some knowledge. And this is going to be awesome. So underbody rust protective treatment, enclosed area rust protective treatment, rust protective treatment on parts hard to get. Like, for example, you can remove the bumpers, you can remove some skid plates, you can access certain things. This was all done here. So the maximum level of protection from rust prevention standpoint was done on this Jeep. And then all the painted surfaces, it came with beautiful brand new finish. But brand new finish is still having some paint, a little bit of paint imperfections, believe it or not. So we turned it into an absolutely glossiest, smoothest finish you can imagine and you can feel. So we've done that to this Jeep. And then to preserve that hard work we did and the customer paid for, we applied ceramic coating on top of that finish. So again, if you want to learn more about ceramic coating, how it's done, it's going to be in that segment. Plus, we do have some nice videos showing different types of ceramic coatings we do, and those video links will be in the description of this video. So now we have it ceramic coated. Not only we ceramic coated the paint finish, we ceramic coated the, technically it's also paint finish, but this has hard top and it has a flat black finish on the hard top. These are known to fade because it's a porous finish. They're known to absorb stains and a number of things you don't want to have on the finish of your vehicle. So this has the ceramic coating, which makes maintaining this finish much, much easier. We also applied the ceramic coating to all the black trim around the vehicle. It's done to the plastic components. And again, the same idea. It helps with the porous nature of these materials and keeps them clean for much longer, makes it also easy to maintain the cleanliness. And then paint protection film, something that you also always get offered. You buy a brand new vehicle, and at the dealership you're offered a number of products. A lot of these products are actually very good for the car. Some of them are questionable, but not at AlphaCars dealership. But here we have done the paint protection film in a balanced way. You can wrap up the whole vehicle. You can wrap it in a certain color. You can wrap it in the transparent paint protection film, or you can take a balanced approach and apply paint protection film to certain areas that you know for a fact gonna get chipped. Like the windshield frame is gonna get chipped, but not on this Jeep. The hood is gonna get chipped, certainly in the front, but not on this Jeep. The painted grille is gonna get chipped, but not on this Jeep. But for those of you that knows Jeeps inside and out, you'd be like, this is 2024 Jeep, it shouldn't have painted grille. Well, this was something special that was done for this customer when they ordered their Jeep. So that's why it has painted grille. And it is wrapped in paint protection film in a very, very special way. So this was, we used xpel sheets. We did not use pre-cut sheets on this because we wanted to provide the most level of coverage, which includes the area on the inside of the headlamp bucket. This is all one piece sheet. And then we also covered these areas. The grille was removed. So there were a lot of special details were taken to get the amazing results. So definitely watch that video if you're interested.
And the windshield frame, pay special attention to this as well.
Yes, Ian, thank you for reminding me. But this one, again, instead of the regular pre-cut sheets, we pretty much cut it to size that would allow us to wrap the film around this edge. We didn't want any paint to be exposed, even in the less likely areas that are gonna get chipped, but they might, because again, once you get a chip around here and it starts rusting, it's pretty ugly to start dealing with it because your windshield is right around there and the rust starts to flow under. So this is protected here. The paint protection film wraps around this corner all the way down and pretty much around all the beveled edges.
So we custom cut this in-house like that because, as Dmitry mentioned, the pre-cut kits don't give you that protection. The pre-cut kits stop before it slopes into the windshield and even on these bottom edges as well.
Absolutely. But if you think we stopped there for paint protection film, we put it in the most unlikely area, but it's most needed area, I believe, for these 2024 Jeeps and newer. So if we pause for like 5 seconds, try think of it, and if someone asked me this question, I would have never thought of it unless I ran into the situation. So in order to do the underbody rust protection, we removed a lot of parts from the Jeep. In fact, if you watch that in-depth video, you'll see this Jeep is pretty much disassembled. So we had the flares off the fenders, and then the Jeep has about 1,000 miles. We already saw some rub marks between the flare and the paint, and we were shocked to see that. I think it was right in this area. So we immediately thought, if it's left like that for, not to mention years to come, for months to come, most likely it's gonna rub through the paint. And when it rubs through the paint, it's gonna start rusting because there's a lot of vibration here. And these are pretty much attached with plastic clips. So it isn't like you can create a constantly firm contact. Depending on the temperature, that clip can produce more or less compression, and there will be days when there's gonna be more vibration, and eventually, very quickly eventually, it will rub through the paint. So what we did, we again custom cut the paint protection film, xpel paint protection film, that runs, I can feel it with my hand right here. I'm not sure if Ian will be able to show it, but it's literally right in this edge. There is a line, and then it goes in and covers the rest of the fender. So there's not a point of direct contact between the flares and the paint on this very Jeep. So if you have 2024 Jeep, you absolutely must see this video. And we already, when we were doing this job in the shop, we had a Ford Bronco customer. We were working on his vehicle, and there was a request like, can this something be done on the Bronco? But I have to give credit to Ford. They did a better job. I don't know if it's a little better, just simply a better job. But I still think every vehicle, anywhere there is a direct contact of a non-painted part or even painted part on another painted part, that is asking for trouble down the road if someone kept that vehicle for a while. Unless there's a rubber gasket or some other separator between the two painted areas or plastic and painted areas. So we did that here. The paint feels smooth. The paint is protected. The vehicle is protected from your typical rust concerns here in New England. What else can you wish for?
And added value.
Added value. I was hoping someone would say that, since it's only me and Ian. Thank you, Ian. And added value is huge. So now the owner of this Jeep will have multiple options 3 years down the road, 4, 5 years. Most vehicles that you buy a brand new vehicle, you rely on manufacturer that they've done the absolutely the best they could for rust protection. And then 3, 4 years down the road, you notice a little rust spot by the hinge, you notice a little rust spot here, there's a chip there, it starts to rust under the windshield, there are chips on the hood, and now you're like, okay, I still love my Jeep or whatever vehicle you have, so I need to take it, I guess, to the body shop and make it look better. So then you get an estimate for a few $1,000s and you're like, wow, geez, maybe I should trade it and buy another brand new looking Jeep so it can rust again. And then when you go to trade your vehicle, you're now informed that there's a value depreciation at a greater rate because it has outstanding cosmetic concerns. So this can all be prevented. Not to mention, if anyone looks on the underside of those vehicles, there's a really scary, they could be a really scary sight there, just with the rust pretty much exploding, because all those components, they expose to chemicals on the road if the vehicle is driven in the winter, many are, and that is just by itself another major concern down there. Many people don't even get that far because they're not there yet, but you get a few more years out of your vehicle. Let's say you had the body shop fix it, it all looks beautiful, and then one day it goes into the shop, and that's the best scenario. Someone tells you, well, the brake lines are weak because they're rusted, or God forbid the brake line explodes when the vehicle is in operation, and then it's just another layer of expenses that you can easily avoid by doing the things we've done to this Jeep, and you can do it to your Jeep, you can do it to your Bronco, you can do it to any of the vehicles you own, even to European vehicles that to begin with have much better rust protective products already applied, but they still rust, just because New England is a very special place. Anyway, Ian, how are we doing? Did we cover everything? Is there anything else we can or should talk about?
I think we covered everything. I think we should maybe give someone our number or email if they're looking to protect their vehicle.
Absolutely, and that's going to be down there in that description, but for those of you that like to hear it, you're watching a video from AlphaCars. We deliver motoring content pretty much every day, so don't forget to subscribe. And our phone number is 978-263-9000. And believe it or not, we pretty much all the time pick up the phones. We do, because we like to speak with people. So now that we officially confirmed that we covered everything in this video, we want to thank you for watching this video. We would like to ask you to consider sharing, subscribing. Also, please let us know which videos you like the best by simply clicking that like button. And this is a very special video, so definitely click that like button, because that little like is going to save you and some other people. That video is going to pop up. It's going to save hundreds, thousands of dollars, and it's probably going to make you keep your vehicle longer, enjoy it more. Your family members will enjoy your vehicle much longer. So thanks for watching. My name is Dmitry. I'm here with Ian, and until next time.